Okay, so for this question, it said a geologist is looking for fossil in rocks. In a certain area, it has been established over a long period of time that 10% of rocks contain fossils. So the geologist selects 20 rocks. So sample 20. When you given a percentage, means this is your probability. Change your percentage to probability 0.1. So this probability is talking about fossils. So the first one, define your random variable. What's your x? Number of rocks. So situations that contain fossil. So x distributed binomial 20 of them, chances 0.1. Then the first one, find the probability p where one rock means x equals to 1. So for this situation, we can use formula, binomial formula, NCR, P power R, Q power N minus R. So this is binomial formula. So 20C1, 0.1 power 1, 0.9 power 19. So you get 2702. Then if you do want to use formula, we can try to see table got or not. Sample 20, 0.1, the table got or not in binomial. (0.1) sample 20. So you have in your page 4. So besides using formula, we can use table. So or another method we use table, it will be if you get 1 in table, you will read more than equal 1 minus more than equal 2. Table need to read starting from more than equal. So you want 1 means more than equals 1. Continue the number 2 you don't want, so you minus. So 1821 minus 169. So you'll get same answer. Is it? No. Do I read the correct table? No, I didn't read the correct table. I read 0.01 not. I have to read 0.1. So 0.1. So this is only the correct table. 8784 6083. Alright, so your decimal a bit different. Because when you calculate your probability using formula, you can round off. You have decimal in the back right here. This is your round off figure, right? So when you're using table, so the value will be a bit different. So follow your table. If you use formula, follow your decimal in your calculator. Alright? Okay, so second, number 2, at least. How we define at least in mathematics symbol? More than equal 1. So when we see we have more than equal 1, we just read up from the table value of 1, 87, 84. Okay, number 3. The geologist select a new sample of N. So now they change the distribution X distributed binomial sample we change a new sample. Then he wants 95%. So this is your probability that in your new sample will contain fossil. Determine the value of n. So still talking about containing fossil, then your probability is still 0.1. Just the n don't know. So reading this one, you want to have at least. So probability x at least a 95 chances that his new sample will contain fossil. How will contain fossil? It will be more than equal 1 that achieve 0.95. Okay. So they didn't tell you how much the fossil is it. They said just want it to be containing fossil. So want to be containing fossil more than equal 1. So you want in your sample you have 95% of that. So from here we find out what is your n. Well, we can't read table because n we don't know, right? So only we can use formula. If you want more than equal 1 in formula, means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 until n that we want. But n we don't know what. So we can calculate reversely or in opposite way, where take maximum probability 1 minus the probability that not involved here. When you have more than equal 1, so equals to 0 is not involved. Okay, so we cannot calculate 1, 2, 3, 4 until n because n we don't know. So why not change the direction? We take maximum 1 minus the probability not involved, which is 0. So probability x equals to 0, simplify. Move the 1 become negative. Negative divided by negative 0.05. We put in our formula. If x equals to 0, it will be n c 0. Then p is 0.1 power 0. Q is 0.9 power n. NC0, you can try press your calculator. NC0, 3, always 1. 3C0, 5C0, anything C0, it will equals to 1. 0.1 power 0, also 1. So when we simplify this, we can get 0.9 power n equals to 0.05. How we get this n? We log both sides so that n can be come down as coefficient. Using your properties of logarithm, when you have log both sides, n can come out as coefficient in the front. So your n, wait a minute, when you say at least 95% is not equal. At least 95%. So just now, for this one, move your 1 to the right hand side, divide by negative, you need to change sign. So what's your value? You cannot move your log before you identify your value. If your value is negative, you need to change size. Alright, so they want your probability, they want your percentage is not exactly 95%, they want to have at least 95%. So log 0.9, negative 0.04, 1 decimal only. Give more decimal. Your answer all the times need to more than 3 significant. 0.0, 4, 5, 8. Some more? 8, 7. Four, 5, 7, 6. More than 3. 1, 2, 3. More than that. Have to give more before you come to the final answer. Alright? So after 6, need to round off or not? After 6 is what? So 4, 5, 7, 7 is it? 4, 5, 7, 5, 7. So you already round off. Okay. Another part, log of 0.05, negative 0.201, 30103. So 103. You want to give more? Give more. Is it? One point. Is it? Okay. Then only move your negative value, change sign again. When you divide by negative value, change your sign. So your n have to be greater equals to 28.43. So how much the sample here? N need to take as 29 sample.